Yo, what's good YouTube? It's Jameson from 2Time, man, back at it again with another My Team video. And today we got a special tips and tricks video in my NBA 2K22 My Team, man. Today I'm going to be going over what I feel are the best defensive settings to win more My Team Unlimited and more My Team Limited games, and just 5-on-5 games in general. And hopefully the tips and tricks that I provide for you in the video and the settings can actually help you guys get more wins, especially in 5v5 game modes. But yeah, man, if you're new to the channel, you enjoy the videos we put out on the channel, we ask that you please subscribe. We're going to be grinding all of NBA 2K22, especially for My Team. And as always, we got timestamps below, so if you want to skip past anything and just go straight into like the actual defensive settings, you'll be able to do that. But yeah, man, without further ado, let's go and get into the video. Alright, man, so you can see this is just my lineup right now, but what I'm going to do is, man, I'm going to go and hop into a single player spotlight challenge, and then I'll be able to actually show you guys off the defensive settings and how everything looks in game. So let me go ahead and find one of those now. I'm just going to go to the call for ball, 9 3-pointers in one quarter. That'll be easy, man. Then it's actually on pro difficulty, so I'll be able to show you guys the best defensive settings and how I actually set up my defense in game and stuff. And like I said, hopefully it can help you guys get a lot more My Team Unlimited and limited wins. So we're gonna go ahead and hop into the challenge. So as soon as I start up a 5v5 game, I always pause. And I'm on next gen right now, so it's not actually the same exact thing on current gen, same settings and everything. So you're gonna first go to defensive settings, and then for on ball pressure, I always put it on tight. I know a lot of people put it on smothered, but honestly, I would just put it on tight. And then for off-ball pressure, I would also put this on tight. I know a lot of people are used to do like smother or like deny balls, so like I said, though, for off-ball pressure, put that on tight. And then going down for force direction, you don't have to worry about that one. The on-ball screen, always go over these, especially like for those people that try to 3-hunt and, you know, try to crab you and stuff like that. Being able to go off the screens is actually, especially on defense, is going to be critical right now in My Team, especially right now, the way like people just want to abuse the pick and roll. You have to go over the screens. And then the same thing for the on-ball screen in the center of the court. You're also going to put it go over. And then for hedge, this is very important. Most people used to just keep it on automatic, but for me, I always put it on catch hedge. Because like you see, it says the hedging player will drop and contain the drive along with preventing the screener from getting behind him, which is huge. That prevents you giving up a lot of 3-hunting, like threes, and, you know, honestly giving up the pick and roll, like alley-oops, things like that. And then also for where it says hedge center, also put that on catch hedge as well. And then going down, you don't have to worry about off-ball screen post, anything like that. No double team perimeter, no double team post, no switching rules, and no pre-rotate or anything like that. And then this is very critical. Once you get down to screen help and drive help rules, make sure you put screen help to no help, and then make sure you put drive help to no help. I mean, I know of a lot of you that have probably played current gen and next gen, there was that issue of the corners dropping. Even though that's still somewhat in the game, if you don't, literally you're gonna get a cook by that, especially if you don't put the drive help on no help. So as you can see too, it says for screen help, both the help and the rotation defenders will stay home on their assignments, which is exactly what you want. And then for the drive help rules, both the help and the rotation defenders will stay home on their assignments. And then after that, literally you don't have to worry about anything else. And then after that, after you do the defensive settings, make sure you go down to coach settings and make sure your adaptive coaching engine is turned off. Right now, mine is showing that it's turned off. That's just because it's like an offline game. But literally for every single online game you play for 5s, you're gonna have to manually turn this off. Make sure you do that, or if not, like literally the CPU will start changing up your defensive settings, things like that. So make sure you turn that off. And then lastly, you're going to go down to coaching sliders, and you're going to turn help defense all the way down. Like I said, really that's been like the biggest complaint for a lot of people for 2K22 is the way like the corners help and the way that like the CPU helps off screen. So make sure you turn that help defense down all the way to 0. And then run plays frequency, you can honestly turn that down. I usually put that on 0. And then zone usage frequency, I usually put that down all the way to 0 because I rarely run zone. And then after that, once you actually hop into the game, I'll show you guys like literally what I do is I usually run a full court press, and I'm going to show you why you should run the full court press. A lot of times, like I've mentioned like previous videos, especially like last year in My Team, the biggest thing on defense is you want to force your opponent to make bad mistakes and turnovers. So in my opinion, the biggest way to do that is going to be like trying to force them to play fast. So like you see, press left on the D-pad, go down to full court press. That's what you want. And then also defensively, you can see like the defensive options on next gen. For defensive section, you're not gonna have to worry about that. And I'll show you some of the other stuff in a second. Let me score again. I can set this up again real fast for y'all. Beautiful pass. Let's go and score that real quick. And then this is also, now you pressing right on the D-pad. I'm going to put on ball pressure. All that stuff you don't even have to worry about. And then you see for the full court press though, how much like defensive pressure there's going to be. Look at that. I mean, of course I'm playing the computer right now, so you're not going to be able to see the full gist of it, but I'm telling you, run the full court press. And my thing is, I'll show you on for the next play, you want to use whoever's passing the ball. And so for example, you see Rashawn Holmes for the King. If he's passing the ball in, then you want to use it. I'm going to use a Serge Ibaka or whoever your center will be at the time. And you'll see after I score again real quick how that setup's going to look. Dale, I need it. Come on, just score that so I can get on defense. Let me just intentionally foul them right here. Then they're going to be passing the ball in off the inbound. So you see right now, Marvin Bagley's passing the ball in. So for the full court press, I'm going to use whoever's guarding Marvin Bagley. So look at it. You can also double team, and the double team is to press hold L1. You want to force your opponent to play fast or make mistakes. That's the biggest thing. Look how fast you have to throw the ball. Even though that's the CPU, a lot of times when you play real online opponents, people don't want to play fast in my team. When they play fast in my team and up tempo, that's generally when they start to make a lot of mistakes and things of that nature. Good contest right there. I want to score one more time so y'all can see what it looks like off the inbound one more time. Let me do that for y'all real quick. Don't get blocked, and one. That's fine. Let me go and hit this free throw real quick, and then y'all see what I'm talking about after after I score, when it's like a live ball situation off the inbound. You're gonna see what I mean. So right here, I see Marvin Bagley's passing in off the inbound, so I'm gonna use her. You see, I'm gonna use it right there. I can double team, and then I can bring Kyrie up for the help right there. That's a steal right there. Then right there, I can bring Ibaka up. Look at that help defense right there. The thing is, you're going to have to fool around with a lot of these defensive settings. And honestly, the biggest thing is going to be the settings after that. Whether you want to run a 2-3 zone, 3-2, man-to-man, full court press, half court press, that's literally up to you. I recommend running the full court press if you're trying to like really force your opponent to play up tempo and things of that nature. But yeah, man, that's pretty much the video. Hopefully the defensive settings that I recommended to you and the defensive set, like the full court press that I recommended to you, can honestly help you guys get a lot more My Team Unlimited wins, My Team Limited wins, and just 5-on-5 wins in general, especially if you're playing like tournaments, like Players Lounge, things like that. So yeah, man, if you stayed this long and watched the entire video, we really appreciate all the love and support. We just ask that you like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna keep grinding, man. Y'all stay blessed. Peace.